Okay, male Cooper hawk came back with the food for the female and he gave her the big call. She flew over to receive it. Now she's flown off to eat it and he's over in the big fir tree. We'll see if he comes over here and then does an inspection on the nest, make sure everything's alright. Usually when she goes to eat, he'll sail in here and check on things in the nest. So we're all ready for him. So we'll just sit tight and see what happens here. Everything's pretty quiet. It's chow time now at the Cooper hawk nest. She was calling and calling this morning and waiting. And I got set up here, I waited too, and then I just now heard him do the big call and she sailed over and took the food and flew off to eat it. And we'll see if he comes in here in the nest. Oh yeah, right in the nest. Just in time. Dropped the food off to the female and coming in and inspecting. Working around with a twig or something. I'll come in a little bit more and out he goes. Probably for a twig. Let's see if he comes back here. Alright. Gonna get himself a twig, I guess. Let's see if we can get him coming back in here. That nest is so thick. You can hardly see him fly in at this angle. I'll come in a little bit more, I think, and see. There we go. Come in a little closer. There we are. Try it right there. See if he'll come zooming back in here with a twig. Well, they're getting ready. Gotta get everything just so, you know. I have one guard in the nest in case they got an egg there. They're just maintaining it. They're not incubating yet. Here he comes. Right in there. Look at this guy. He's coming in the back door, just slipping right in there and putting the twig in. He's all excited. I brought her snack. She's eating, so he's working on it. And out he goes for another one. Oh, yeah. Now, that was a mating call. I think they're over there mating. They just made it. That was the mating call. All right, that's what it's all about. Well, that's the way it works. He brings in the food, and then he goes and gets a couple of twigs. And that's after she's had her snack, then they have a little mating session. So that's just kind of a routine this time of year. I know all this because I've been studying for years and I've heard it and seen it many times. So you got to be like a Native American. You got to know all the sounds, and then you know what's going on in the woods. You really don't have to see. Once you've seen it, then it's in your memory. But all the calls have a meaning. And everything's a ritual. That's why I put the twigs in there after a couple of twigs, and that's part of the bonding process. Then they go have a little more honeymoon. But first he has to be the provider and bring in the food. So this pair's been here for years. This is a great nest. I've got many good videos here. The youngsters, the whole nesting cycle. Alright, back in the nest again. Look at this. Alright. See which one this is. They're just working them. That's the bigger one. That looks like it might be the female. She's in there doing something. She's had her snack and they've had their little interaction over on the limb and out they go. Alright. Well, we'll watch for a while. There might be a little more work going on here. Oh, there goes that mating call again. That might have been him again. Well, he's really getting lucky today, isn't he? Alright, we'll wait for the next one. Busy Cooper hawk. He's back from the hunt. He's got her fed, so he's going to take it easy. Oh, he's turning around. So he's, oh, and down he goes. She was on the lower limb. I missed it. That was a mating call. See, I didn't see her. I'll be darned. Well, here she is in her spot. She flew over and received the food from the male. He flew in with a big call, and he flew back to the nest there to put in some twigs. They've been in and out of the nest a couple of times. He was up on his perch preening. He flew down here and they mated again, so. Oh yeah, she's got a good sized crop now. Look at that, he brought her something good, so. When I first came in, she was in the tree calling to him, and he was gone for quite a while. And then he sailed in and gave her the big call. She flew over here and took possession, and he went in and out of the nest a couple of times, and they mated, and then she continued to finish her food, and then he flew over here and went up on a limb above her, and he was preening up, and then he dove down and they mated again. So here we are. They're having quite the honeymoon today. But this big tree, they can hide in there. It's hard to find them, so. So we got him preening up earlier, and then he dove down and mated with her, and now he's taking off. He's doing something else. Maybe she'll give us another call here. That's the cat call.